So we're here with the Maccabees. Maybe you just want to introduce yourself?
I'm Hugo from the Maccabees. Play guitar.
And I'm Orlando, and I'm a singer.
We knew we only had a little while. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, just keep ticking over.
You have a favorite one at Dockville Festival?
I remember we played with a band called Dear Reader about 4 years ago, and I remember thinking they were really good. So I'll go and see them. Maximo are playing. Who else? Hot Chip. It's not bad, is it? Yeah.
Can you still recall your first gig you had as the Maccabees?
Our first gig was at a place called the Pleasure Unit on Bethnal Green Road.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's a proper gig.
yeah, and I played one chord for the whole gig for like half an hour, just one chord. And yeah, it wasn't the best. Probably wasn't the best gig anyone's ever been to.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, Hugo played.
No, I've
so
got a video of it.
Have you?
Yeah, but I haven't even watched it.
It's too sacred.
Too painful.
Yeah.
And those before and those to come and know it's the effort and the more. And again and again and again and again we go. In the end, in the end, in the end, nothing comes easy. So you find a way, so you find a way, so you find a way to take a little with you.
If you could choose to have a VIP pass to anything, to any event or happening, what would it be?
At the moment, the Olympics would be good. A VIP Olympics thing. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
The velodrome, yeah. Let's go to the velodrome.
Okay, can I be your +1?
Yeah.
You tour a lot. What was maybe like the weirdest thing that ever happened to you on tour? Like a little story.
Oh, like disastrous type things.
We almost crashed the other day.
Yeah, we had a bus crash.
We had a near-death experience. That was pretty weird.
Our driver fell asleep.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know.
And then we
think
met
he did.
a tiny dog in the desert.
Yeah, in the desert.
So many things, you know. Every day is the weirdest day.
And do you have any ritual you do before going on stage as a band?
I was watching a program on fishing, and a thing that they do in Peru is that they do a double tap on each other's shoulders. So I think that's going to be a new ritual.
Cool.
If you could have, like, usually artists for the backstage area, they have wish lists where they can put down what they want, food or drinks. If you could just put anything on there, what would that be?
I'd like to get Hugo a black lace.
A black lace.
Just
One
black lace,
or
please.
just a black marker pen and I'll draw it in.
Yeah.
And then...
If we can wish for anything, I'm going to ask for the whole lace.
Okay.
I found a few pictures of yours, like you do little stands at a few locations where you are. Can you maybe, like, how many do you have, and do you have a favorite?
I've got a lot. That's the problem with them, is that then you make the stamp and then you don't really want to throw it away. But I made one of a ladder for a friend of mine's birthday, and I like that one. But I don't know, they're like children, you know, you don't want to have favourites. You love them all for different reasons.
Stamp children.
Stamps. The other thing that you find is that you need a scalpel to make the stamps, right? And so getting through customs and stuff, like I tried to go to America and they're like, you can't say this. They said it with an American accent, but they weren't budging on that.
On your most recent album, you have like an art piece. If you could choose any artist, dead or alive, to do a cover for your next album, who would that be?
Maybe like Jeff Koons or something like really shiny and plastic, and you know. Yeah, exactly. I'd like a pop-up one. At one point we did think about trying to, you know how you get the birthday cards that say like, hey, I'm Michael Bublé, happy birthday, gorgeous. And we were thinking if you could just have a record that just did that, you opened it up and it started playing wherever you'd left off.
Can you still recall the first record you ever bought from your own money?
Sometimes I think it's the Fugees, The Score, but then now and then I have a moment of clarity and think it might have been the Smurfs.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I think mine's probably quite similar. I don't really. The first record I ever had, Felix brought me, and it was the Macarena or whatever. Hey Macarena.
Yeah.
Hey Macarena. I still got it.